So Kanani, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so you came to work with us you were a past client, Kanani. How many years ago? Was it 7?
Almost 7.
Almost 7 years ago. And your boys were getting older. Mm-hmm. You wanted to learn something new and grow. Like what drew you to join our team?
So I was a past client, so I had experienced working with the team, and you guys were so great about staying in touch with the care calls and different things that you did. So I've always just been, Curtin Team was always kind of around. And then during COVID, you called and were like, we're hiring, do you know anyone? And I was like, I might. And the timing was just perfect. Like you said, my boys were getting older. And it was just, perfect timing. I was craving community and a team and collaboration, which I really missed because I was working remotely. And it was lonely at times. And so I was really looking for that team environment, getting back out, getting more involved in the community.
And you weren't new to business or sales, but definitely new to real estate, brand new in real estate.
Yeah.
You were Rookie of the Year. You sold 37 houses in 2021, Rookie of the Year. And then you bought an investment. You were an investor. You have an investment property, and now you were appointed to the board of CDA here in Roswell. So you've done quite a bit since 2020.
Yes, it has been very full and busy, but it's exactly what I was looking for. Just jumping in, getting involved, getting connected with the community. So it's been perfect. And Curtin Team's provided such an amazing opportunity. I always joke with Christy that it was like pancake mix you just add a little water and you get pancakes. It was like you just add me to your mix and you get these pancakes. So that's the secret to my success.
Pancakes. So Kanani, what was it about real estate why real estate?
Yeah, so I think I love people. I love talking with people, getting to know people, connecting with people. I love houses. I love, as everyone does, watching HGTV, and they make it look so easy that you're just gonna, go out there and see all these gorgeous homes, and it's just such a glamorous life. And so I was drawn to it, but mostly it was really the opportunity with the Curtin Team, because you guys had Curtin Team Cares. You were involved with the community, and I was so impressed with that. And that was really what I wanted. That's my background, being involved in the community. I was missing that since we moved from New Jersey, and it was just really time to kind of get back. And what better way to connect with the community than to find your neighbors, help your neighbors. And so it was really just, it was perfect timing and perfect opportunity.
So to me, it's obvious, but now that I know you, but personal growth and everything is like your jam. Mm-hmm. That you're a humanitarian at heart and you do everything to grow yourself. But 37 houses your first year, like how did you do that?
I think it was I wish that I could take total credit for that. I think it was a culmination. I think my past work experience definitely played a role in just my ability to build relationships and connect with people. But it was also, I wasn't really counting. I didn't lift my head up. I just put my head down to learn it. I did not like being at the bottom, starting from the bottom. So I was really eager to kind of prove myself and have the success. And I really didn't pick my head up to see that it was 37. I think Tom at one point said to me, oh my gosh, do you realize what you did in the month of July or June? And I really had no idea. So it was just doing the formula, doing the job that was laid out in front of me, and past success. And
so you weren't counting, but I know the team was watching. You did $18 million of volume that year. What was your goal? You had to have a goal.
To be very honest with you, when I sat down to interview for the position and they told me what the team standard was, I was freaking out. Like 24 deals in a year. Oh my gosh, how am I going to ever achieve that? And so that was my goal, was like just not to get fired my first year. So truly, that was my goal.
So it was to make it.
To just hit
stay,
the standard.
Just to hold the line.
Yes.
And anything above that would be gravy.
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that was mine when I got into the business. I really just wanted to make sure I could pay my bills.
Right.
Which wasn't even one house a month. It was back then just half a house, because I was on a really teacher's salary.
Right.
And so one house a month was more than I could ever have dreamed
Yeah.
of. And isn't that
And
funny
look
what you can
did.
do? So I'm so glad we responded to the inquiry you gave us.
Yeah.
You emailed us back to our Opportunity
Yes.
Knocks email.
Well, what's so funny is that now I see that on all the newsletters, but at the time I thought I was special and that you
You weren't ready to see it, but you were ready to see
Exactly.
it.
So I didn't notice it ever until I was ready to notice it, and it was kind of I'm all about the universal winks, and it was a universal wink.
Oh, I love that. So, and I love thinking about like I don't like thinking about if we hadn't met you
Yeah.
and you joining us because of everything that we've learned through you joining our team. And we're growing the organization, and when we add agents to our team, it's like, wow, what are we missing by not having someone like Kanani? So I appreciate you sharing your story that might reach out to someone, which
Yeah.
is where I'm going next. So if someone's watching this video and they're thinking, wow, I want to get into the business of real estate, or I am a realtor and I just want to rebuild or just, grow my
Sure.
business, what advice would you give someone to be a success?
Yeah, so if you're brand new or new to real estate, I do think that you either should be looking for a team or some type of mentoring or coaching program. There's no way that I could have had the success that I had I not been part of the team. Just the ability to just say, hey, this is happening. Have you had this happen before? How should I respond to this? The growth that I experienced by being part of a team was just rocketed. I mean, it was further, faster, so much faster than I would have done on my own. So I would definitely recommend that you think about a team. Now, if the team is not for you, then definitely some kind of coaching, mentoring, because you need that first year. There's so much that you don't know, and there was so much in 37 deals. They're all different, and you learn something on each one. And so you definitely need some kind of coach or mentor. Now, if you're already successful or already on your own, but just not having that camaraderie, that collaboration, that growth that you can experience as part of a team, then I would highly recommend. But also recommend talking to lots of teams. Not, as I've learned now, not every team is the same, and you really have to find the one that fits. It fits you and you fit them.
That's a great point. All right, most fun memory
Oh my gosh.
of our team.
I love our team so much, and we have such a special mix of people. We're all so different. We have such different backgrounds, but when we come together, we laugh, we have so much fun, and we just genuinely care about each other. And it sounds trite, but we genuinely love each other. So every time we get together, it's super fun. But I organized a self-defense class for us at TBK Wellness Studio.
And that's in Roswell. Right.
And it was hilarious. We laughed so hard. We were straddling each other at one point, trying to knock each other out. It was so much fun. So that is one of my highlights.
Well, that would be my biggest regret because I couldn't make
it that night.
And then I saw all these, posts and stories.
Funny videos.
And I wished I was there. So
Yeah.
we'll have to do it again.
But anytime we get together is always so much fun.
Yeah, cool. Thanks,
Yeah.
hon. I appreciate that.
Thank you.